Hey, it's your boy DK Bones here. Um, Sorry for the background noise. I'm babysitting my babysitting my kid's dog and my dog. He may sound like he's in pain, but they're playing with each other. Anyways, I'm coming here with the article with the new about Star Wars and state of Star Wars. There's another rumor. Like I said in my other videos, I just give my opinion and I read what the article has to say, and just take it with a grain of salt. If you want to follow up, like I try to follow up on some of these rumors, let's do so together. Anyways, this rumor is about much of Star Wars franchise. Future hinges on the Mandalorian and Grogu success, and I would kind of agree with this, but already think, in my opinion, Star Wars as a franchise is sort of dead right now with some of the routes they've taken, what Disney's taken with Star Wars, and if you want to also include Marvel, a lot of people are checked out because, in a sense, they took the franchise that was mostly a male dominant franchise and they added stuff that didn't sit well with the fans that they had dedicated and try to get other fans involved, which there's nothing wrong with it, but you can't, it's like cooking. You can't change the ingredients uh, by adding too much um, of one thing because the whole thing doesn't taste the same at all. And that's what they're doing with Star Wars, what they have done with Star Wars. I actually liked the last series. I was going to say Andor. Andor. I really liked season two. It started off slow, but it was like a good spy to me. Cloak and Dagger. Who do you trust? Kind of a thing. But I thought it was a good take on how the rebellion had started and how they were trying to um, get information from the empire and what the empire, how dirty the empire was. Um, Anyways, let's read the article. Latest update about the odds of Mandalorian season four suggests that Mandalorian and Grogu's success or lack thereof would dictate not only the futures of its leads by Dave Filoni's Star Wars movie. So yeah, lots riding on this movie because a lot of stuff that they said they're going to do might not even get done. There's stuff that they said that was going to happen years ago that weren't done because I guess they just went with different routes. I guess I don't know. Mandalorian season four was scheduled to go into production shortly before 2023's Hollywood strikes for the film and television industry to a halt. Scripts have been written, but the downtime saw Disney decide that Din Djarin as Mando and Grogu's next adventure should be a feature instead. I think that season three was really bad, and um, some of the other stuff that they put out um, wasn't good at all. And the last Star Wars movie, um, even though I think it did okay in the theaters, was really bad. The Rise of Skywalker, that was hard. Or yeah, the Rise of Skywalker, that was horrible. Very very bad movie. It sounded like the Orange Man. Very very bad movie. Given their proper popularity in seasons three open-ended conclusion, it's not hugely surprising that the House of Mouse is eager to cash in on Mandalorian's success by shifting focus from streaming subscribers to Foxover's review. Because a lot of people are checking out of Disney Plus too. They're losing a lot of subscribers, so maybe they can get people back if they have a successful Star Wars movie. Maybe that's what they're riding on. 6 years since The Rise of Skywalker was released, getting Star Wars back in theaters after Lucasfilm's president Kathleen Kennedy essentially turned it into a small screen property has become a priority for Disney's CEO Bob Iger. Yeah, she's the one that pushed all this small crap, and she pushed a lot of stuff and basically destroyed Star Wars. Sorry about the dogs. Um, Why? Well, Beyond 2 was originally on Disney Plus TV series. It grossed over 1 billion last year. Lilo and Stitch was similarly destined for streaming, only to break box office records over Memorial Day weekend. We'll see what they do this weekend, because I think they have like 2 more weekends before um, How to Train Your Dragon hits the screens. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. Starting with two hugely popular characters is a wise move, but as of now, you don't know what the future holds in store for both beyond the Mandalorian Grogu movie. Comes to theaters in 2026. Oh, I thought it was 2027. Anyways, that's next year. However, a new rumor doubles down on this streaming and adventure being over. We got something from insider Daniel Richmond has reiterated past reports that there won't be a season 4 of Mandalorian. He added, if the movie succeeds, a sequel will be made. However, if it flops, it will sever as the final chapter, serve as the final chapter for Mando. You can also put Dave Filoni's movie at risk. Ahsoka season 2 is in production, and expectation is that this era of storytelling will conclude with Filoni's planned movie. Much was once said about the setting of the stage, the sequel trilogy by explaining how Supreme Leader Snoke and the First Order gained power, yada yada yada. We can keep going into this article, and I'm going to share it in my comment areas below. But the main thing is, a lot is riding on this movie, and me personally, I'm kind of done with Star Wars. I am. I mean, they have to do something spectacular. I got to hear from friends that are major Star Wars fans to, if they say it's good, I'll go out and see it. But yeah, they kind of lost me with anything in the theaters. Like I said, I did like Andor. I thought it was good, but Filoni and the crap they did with was it Acolyte, and I didn't even like. I didn't like how they did. I say Anakin, Obi-Wan. I think they could have did so much better. I think how they had the lead girl in it and made Obi-Wan look like a chump. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Other people see it differently, but and they also have so much stuff that's in lore that they can use instead of recreating all this other crap where true Star Wars fans would eat it up, and they just have all this stuff that they're not using. And I think Disney's doing herself a disservice of buying this franchise and not using what they have in under lock and key. They can use so much and make so much money. Plus, if you do those stuff that people like, you could do small little things on the side where people are going to be, oh, well, that's not my cup of tea, but they know something big, other big things that within the realm of Star Wars. They're just going too out of bounds with the things they've done and lost a lot of fans. Anyways, that's my take on this. Again, my opinion. If you have other opinions, you can leave comments. Hit the like, subscribe, share. Subscribe to my YouTube. I'm trying to build that channel up. I'm gonna try to do some lives when I have the time. I have to find a schedule, but please like and subscribe, and I'll hit you guys up with a new one soon.